Are You Being Served? 1972 to 1985 was not just a television classic that defined an era of comedy but also a beloved treasure for fans worldwide. Yet, behind the humor and iconic characters, the personal lives of its cast members were often marked by dramatic twists, unexpected turns, and heart-wrenching challenges. From accidents that altered the course of their lives to the poignant realities they faced, what became of the stars we adored after the cameras stopped rolling? Now, in 2025, let's uncover the touching, shocking, and inspiring stories of where they are now and how their lives have evolved over the decades. Molly Sugden, who portrayed the unforgettable Mrs. Slocum, was 50 years old when she first brought to life the formidable, flamboyant, and ever-changing haired saleswoman in Are You Being Served? Her impeccable comedic timing made her a beloved icon, but behind the laughter was a life punctuated by sorrow. Married to fellow actor William Moore, the union appeared strong, but their careers often kept them apart. They had twin sons, Robin and Simon, yet fame's relentless grip meant that motherhood was a delicate balance of absence and longing. After the show's end, roles became scarce, and though she found intermittent success, she never truly recaptured her former glory. As age stole away opportunities, it also took her husband, whose passing in 2000 left her adrift. Her final years were marred by declining health, culminating in the cruel grasp of dementia, which erased the brilliance of a once razor-sharp mind. She passed away on July 1, 2009, at 86, from heart failure. Her estate, once buoyed by television fame, dwindled, leaving behind an estimated $500,000, a bittersweet testament to a career that brought joy to millions but left its bearer in quiet solitude. Wendy Richard, the ever-glamorous and sharp-tongued Miss Brahms, was just 29 when she first stepped onto the floor of Grace Brothers. The role launched her into stardom, yet behind the poised, confident exterior lay a life marked by turbulence. Raised in a home shattered by tragedy, she carried the grief of her father's suicide, a wound that never fully healed. She sought solace in love but found only heartbreak, enduring 3 failed marriages before finding lasting companionship with her 4th husband, John Burns. The bitter sting of unfulfilled maternal dreams haunted her. Though she longed for children, fate denied her that joy. Alcohol became both a refuge and a curse, a silent battle waged behind her flawless public image. Her success on EastEnders reignited her fame, yet even at the height of her career, personal happiness remained elusive. The final blow came with an aggressive breast cancer diagnosis, a cruel thief that stole her vitality despite her desperate fight. On February 26, 2009, she succumbed at 65, leaving behind an estate estimated at $10 million, a stark contrast to the emptiness of a life filled with unspoken pain and missed chances. John Inman, who brought to life the flamboyant and quick-witted Mr. Humphries, was just 37 when Are You Being Served? First aired in 1972. His impeccable comic delivery and effervescent charm turned him into a household name, yet the world beyond the laughter was far less kind. For much of his career, he lived in the shadows of homophobia, his private life scrutinized while his professional triumphs were overshadowed by assumptions and stereotypes. Though he found love in his longtime partner, Ron Lynch, the couple faced decades of societal judgment before finally being allowed to marry in a civil partnership in 2005. His later years were plagued by illness, first a severe bout of hepatitis A that left him frail, then a battle with complications from the disease that ultimately claimed his life. The man who had once radiated vitality and joy faded into a hushed, painful decline, slipping away on March 8, 2007, at the age of 71. His estate, once sizable from his television fame and pantomime performances, was estimated at $1.5 million, a fortune that could not shield him from the inescapable weight of mortality and the creeping loneliness of his final days. Nicholas Smith, who portrayed the bumbling yet well-meaning Cuthbert Rumbold in Are You Being Served?, was 38 years old when the series began. His character, the inept but lovable manager, became an integral part of the show's charm. Though his on-screen persona exuded warmth, Smith's real life was riddled with personal struggles. His marriage to Mary Wall was long-lasting, but tensions brewed beneath the surface as his career often took precedence over family life. They had one daughter, Catherine, but his relationship with her remained distant due to his frequent absences. Smith endured financial hardship after the show ended, as roles became scarce, and he found himself typecast. His later years were marked by loneliness, exacerbated by the deaths of many of his former co-stars. A tragic fall in his home led to complications that resulted in his death on December 6, 2015, at the age of 81. His estate was valued at approximately $500,000, much of which was left to his daughter, though their relationship had long been strained. Dorothy Vernon, who brought to life the sharp-tongued and witty canteen manageress in Are You Being Served?, joined the series in 1975 at the age of 40. Her character often clashed with the staff, adding a layer of humor and realism to the show. Before her role in the series, Vernon had a background in theater, which honed her comedic timing and stage presence. She was married to fellow actor John Vernon, and they had one son, Michael. Their marriage faced challenges due to the demands of their acting careers, leading to periods of separation. Vernon's career after the show included minor roles in television and theater, but she struggled to find significant parts, leading to financial difficulties. She retired from acting in the 1990s and is now enjoying a peaceful life away from the spotlight. Her current net worth is estimated to be modest, reflecting her limited roles post-retirement. Vernon's portrayal of the canteen manageress remains a testament to her talent and contribution to British comedy. Candy Davis, born Claire Damaris Baston on January 2, 1962, in London, England, was 21 years old when she took on the role of Miss Belfridge in the British sitcom Are You Being Served? Miss Belfridge, the alluring and confident secretary to Mr. Rumbold, was characterized by her striking blonde hair and flirtatious demeanor, quickly becoming a memorable presence in the show's final two series from 1983 to 1985. Before her acting career, Davis gained attention as a glamour model, winning the Miss Nude Beauty pageant in 1982. Her captivating looks led to appearances on popular television shows of the 1980s, including The Benny Hill Show and Minder. Despite her on-screen success, Davis's personal life was marked by turbulence. She married actor Gary Olson in 1985, but their union ended in divorce in 1990. Later, she married Bob Randall in 2021, with whom she had one child. Transitioning from acting, Davis reinvented herself as a crime novelist under the pseudonym Memo Hayter. Her debut novel, Birdman, published in 1999, was an international bestseller, establishing her as a significant figure in the literary world. Despite her professional achievements, Davis faced personal challenges, including health issues. She was diagnosed with motor neurone disease and passed away on July 27, 2021, at the age of 59. At the time of her death, her estate was estimated to be valued at approximately $5 million. Davis's life journey from glamour model to acclaimed author reflects her resilience and multifaceted talents. Diana King, who portrayed Mrs. Peacock in the beloved British sitcom Are You Being Served?, was 58 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1976. Mrs. Peacock was characterized as a refined and somewhat haughty saleswoman, embodying the quintessential British upper-class demeanor. King's portrayal added a touch of aristocratic elegance to the show, making her a memorable part of the ensemble cast. Beyond this role, King had an extensive acting career, appearing in various television series and films. She was married to fellow actor John Harvey in 1940, and their marriage lasted until his death in 1982. The couple did not have any children. Tragically, Diana King's life was marked by several personal hardships, enduring the loss of her husband, facing health challenges, and navigating the demanding nature of her acting career. She passed away from cancer on July 31, 1986, just 2 days shy of her 68th birthday. At the time of her passing, Her estate was estimated to be valued between $1 million and $5 million. Joanna Lumley, who played Miss Davinia in Are You Being Served?, was 27 years old when she took on the role of the elegant and refined department store employee. Though her appearance in the series was brief, her sophisticated charm and sharp wit made a lasting impression. Lumley, however, found true fame beyond the show, becoming widely known for her role as Patsy Stone in Absolutely Fabulous, a character that cemented her as a television icon. Despite her professional success, her personal life was marked by challenges. She was married to comedy writer Jeremy Lloyd in the early 1970s, but the union was short-lived, ending in divorce. She later found lasting love with conductor Stephen Barlow, with whom she remained for decades. Lumley had one son, Jamie Lumley, from a previous relationship, and despite her demanding career, she remained close to him. However, she overcame these hardships with grace and resilience. In her later years, she became a dedicated activist, particularly advocating for the rights of Gurkha veterans. Unlike many of her Are You Being Served? Co-stars who face tragic downturns, Lumley's life has been largely fulfilling. As of 2025, she remains a beloved figure in British entertainment, with an estimated net worth of $25 million, living comfortably while continuing her charitable work and occasional acting projects. Mike Berry, who portrayed the cheeky and ambitious Mr. Spooner in Are You Being Served?, was 39 years old when he joined the cast in 1981. His character, introduced to inject youthful energy into the later seasons, often found himself at odds with senior staff, bringing a fresh dynamic to the series. Before his television fame, Berry enjoyed a successful music career in the early 1960s, with hits like Don't You Think It's Time reaching the British pop charts. His final appearance on Are You Being Served? In 1985 saw his character leaving Grace Brothers to pursue a pop singing career, mirroring Berry's real-life musical endeavors. Despite his professional successes, Berry's personal life remained largely private. He is the brother of actor Bette Bourne, but details about his marital status or children are not publicly documented. As of 2024, Berry's net worth is estimated to be between $100,000 and $1 million, with his estate consisting of royalties from his music and television work, as well as a modest home in the UK. Now in his early 80s, he leads a quiet life, occasionally reflecting on his multifaceted career in interviews. Berry's journey from pop singer to sitcom star showcases his versatility and enduring appeal in the entertainment industry. Trevor Bannister, who embodied the flirtatious and quick-witted Mr. Lucas, was 38 years old when Are You Being Served? First aired. His character, the mischievous junior salesman, provided comic relief and endeared him to audiences. Despite his success, Bannister's post-show career was marked by disappointments. While he found steady work in theater, he never regained the stardom he once enjoyed. His marriage to Pamela Carson was a quiet one, marred by long stretches of separation due to his constant touring for stage performances. The couple never had children, a regret he carried with him in later years. His life was further marked by the early deaths of many close friends and financial struggles after a series of poor investments. He died suddenly of a heart attack on April 14, 2011, at the age of 76, leaving behind an estate valued at approximately $700,000. Though remembered fondly by fans, he often lamented feeling forgotten by the industry he once thrived in. Arthur English, who took on the role of Mr. Harmon, the witty and down-to-earth maintenance man, was 57 years old when he joined the series in 1976. His character's cheeky remarks and no-nonsense attitude made him a beloved presence on the show. Off-screen, however, his life was anything but jovial. English married Ivy Motley, with whom he had 2 children, but their relationship was rocky, plagued by financial struggles and long separations due to his work commitments. The loss of his wife in 1975 devastated him, and though he later found companionship with Teresa Bicknell, he never truly recovered from the grief. His later years were clouded by deteriorating health and financial insecurity, forcing him to rely on public assistance. He died on April 16, 1995, at the age of 75, suffering from complications of emphysema. His estate, modest at best, was valued at around $100,000, a stark contrast to the fame he once enjoyed. Despite his hardships, his legacy in British comedy remains undeniable. Harold Bennett, who portrayed the eccentric and elderly young Mr. Grace in Are You Being Served?, was 74 years old when he took on the role in 1972. His character, the bumbling yet endearing owner of Grace Brothers department store, became a beloved figure in the series. Before achieving fame on television, Bennett led a life marked by both adventure and hardship. In his youth, he toured America as a circus clown and served as a courier during World War I, experiences that enriched his later performances. Tragically, his personal life was marred by sorrow. His wife passed away in the 1930s, leaving him to raise their 3 children alone. One of his sons, John, followed in his footsteps to become an actor. Despite these challenges, Bennett maintained a resilient spirit, dedicating himself to teaching English and later returning to acting after retirement. He passed away from a heart attack on September 11, 1981, at the age of 82. His estate was modest, estimated at £100,000, reflecting a life devoted more to the arts than to financial gain. Harold Bennett's legacy endures through his memorable contributions to British television and theatre. Arthur Brough, known for his portrayal of the grumpy yet lovable Mr. Ernest Granger, the senior menswear salesman in Are You Being Served?, was 67 years old when the series began in 1972. His character's cantankerous demeanor, combined with moments of warmth, made him a standout in the show. Before his television success, Brough was a dedicated theater impresario, founding and managing the Arthur Brough Players, a repertory company that nurtured many future stars. His personal life was deeply intertwined with the theater. He married actress Elizabeth Addyman in 1929, and together they had a daughter, Joanna. The couple's partnership extended to their professional lives, with Elizabeth playing a significant role in the repertory company. Tragically, Elizabeth's declining health led to the closure of their theater in 1969, and her death in March 1978 profoundly affected Brough. He announced his retirement from acting shortly after her passing. Sadly, he died just 2 months later, on May 28, 1978, at the age of 73. His estate was modest, estimated at £120,000, reflecting a life dedicated to the performing arts rather than material wealth. Arthur Brough's contributions to theater and television remain cherished by audiences and colleagues alike. Vivian Johnson, who graced the screen as Mr. Grace's nurse in Are You Being Served? From 1978 to 1981, brought a touch of elegance and humor to the series. She was 32 years old when she joined the cast, portraying the attentive and poised nurse attending to the elderly Mr. Grace. Johnson's acting career included roles in productions such as Carry On England and Odd Man Out, showcasing her versatility. Her personal life, however, faced its share of challenges. She married Ian Nicholson in 1970, but the union eventually ended in divorce. Details about children or further relationships remain private. After retiring from acting in the early 1980s, Johnson chose a life away from the public eye, focusing on personal pursuits and enjoying a quiet existence. Her current age and financial status are not publicly documented, reflecting her preference for privacy. As of 2024, Johnson's estimated net worth remains unknown, as she distanced herself from public financial matters. Vivian Johnson's contributions to British television, though brief, left a lasting impression on audiences, her graceful presence lingering in the memories of fans who admired her understated charm. Hilda Fenimore, who portrayed the recurring character Ivy, a diligent cleaner, in the British sitcom Are You Being Served?, was 60 years old when she first appeared on the show in 1974. Her character, though not central to the main plotlines, added a touch of authenticity to the store's bustling environment. Fenimore's acting career was extensive, spanning from the 1940s to the 1990s, with notable roles in Dixon of Dock Green and Carry On Nurse. In her personal life, she married fellow actor Rex Edwards in 1938, and the couple had 2 children. Their marriage endured until Edwards' passing in 1983, suggesting a stable partnership. Despite her professional success, Fenimore faced personal challenges, including the demands of balancing a prolific acting career with family responsibilities. She passed away on April 13, 2004, in Hertfordshire, England, just shy of her 90th birthday. Details about her estate are not publicly documented, though some sources estimate her net worth to have been around $5 million. Who is your favorite character from Are You Being Served? How does it feel knowing that some of the actors are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future uploads. Thank you for your support.